just when I came, I asked if your name was actually Splendor, and you're like, yeah. So
Oh,
my name is actually Achieve,
oh,
and crazy enough, Achieve means achievement.
wow, nice,
Yeah, that's the meaning.
nice.
It's my surname, but I just go by the name Achieve. My
Okay.
my first name is David.
Oh,
My
wow.
surname is Achieve, but I just prefer being called Achieve. Hi guys, my name is Achieve. Deep down, I always felt like I was an artistic person, so I tried diving into art, but Nigeria will not favor you. So,
Correct. Okay, Mr. Achieve. I'm
my
correct,
boss,
right?
yeah,
Uh, Achieve.
yeah,
What's up?
good man.
It's honestly, the world is a very small world. From Instagram, and now we're meeting in person.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm so honored that you're here.
same bro.
What inspired you to start videography, cinematography?
Well, I've always been an artistic kid, right from when I was small. I've always loved drawing, sketching, sculpting. I
Oh,
did a lot of artistic works when I was very young. There was a time I didn't even like going to school, so I would stay home, cut paper. I'd make paper men.
yeah.
I'd make multiple soldiers of them, and yeah, there was a time my dad was like, "This guy, I just causing, just catching the house." But deep down, I always felt like I was an artistic person, so I
Mm,
tried. I tried diving into art, but Nigeria will not favor you. We all know
mm,
that one. So
true.
the whole pressure of you need to go to school, study a course that is marketable, all of that.
Yeah.
So I switched to commerce. So I did commerce. I was a commercial student back in secondary school,
Yeah.
and then went to uni, studied economics. But still, I always knew deep down I was an artistic person. So
Mm,
I think before I graduated from secondary school, far back as 2016, 2017, I started with my iPod. I
yeah.
started taking pictures of stones, taking pictures of flowers, leaves,
Mm,
taking all those, beginner friendly
yeah.
type shit. And then the whole thing just started from there
Mm,
with an iPod, the iPod fourth generation, fifth generation, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, iPhone 6, 6S.
yeah.
Then I just went straight up. I started with my phone, started making videos on my phone, taking pictures. Started as a photographer first.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
actually,
can. I'm seeing some photo,
yeah.
some nice pictures and all of that. I was like, this guy a photographer.
Yeah, so I don't know. I can't say there is one particular thing that inspires my creativity, but I think it's God given.
Mm, yeah.
I've always been artistic, and I have this saying: "I'm not a celebrity. I'm an artist."
Mm,
Sounds weird to some people, but I really am an artist. I love
cool.
to make art.
Nice. So for how long did you do photography before you went to filmmaking?
I did photography for as long as I can remember because then getting into the field or the industry, I didn't know anything about video,
Mm.
nothing about video,
So you
just
learned it
photography.
yourself?
Yeah, mostly self-taught, but there's this friend of mine who spoke my like he sparked my I say spoke who sparked my interest. His
Yeah.
name is Winner Kelvin.
Wow.
So he started photography before me, and like this guy was so bad. Like he's so bad. He's bad, oh, no doubt. But like then when I was starting, I was like, this guy, he's too good. We've been friends. We grew up together.
Yeah.
Went to the same secondary school, and he got into the field. He was shooting pictures for uh models, some models who had brand deals with Powerhouse, Monster, all these brands. So he
Yeah.
was like just shooting for these models, and he didn't. It was a weird story, but yeah, he inspired
Mm.
me to start doing photography, like taking it more
More
seriously, making it a
seriously.
profession. So in 2018, late 2018, I just made up my mind that instead of buying an iPhone, or more, just use money buy camera. Then you could buy a D750 for as low as 220k.
Mm.
a brand new D750, Canon D750. That was my first camera. So that was the first camera I got, and I started using that to shoot. When I got it, the first person I called, Alpha winner. I just got the camera, guy. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. So the guy came. We watched the camera. We are just taking pictures, having fun with it, basically.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just started teaching myself, going on YouTube, watching Prince Mason, how
Mm.
to do frequency separation, how
Yeah.
to do this, how to do that.
Retouching and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I did especially was I would spend it's literally 8 hours every day learning
Crazy.
without anybody pushing me. I didn't go to any photography school.
Mm.
I didn't do any of that. But I would make sure I go out. If there was a family event, I would go with my camera, shoot, come back, sit down on my laptop, edit.
Mm.
It was not the best, but
Yeah.
then I felt proud. And I still feel proud of those pictures. I still have them till today. But yeah,
So
uh,
at what point do you realize that it's videography, it's
video I
not
wanted to,
photography?
I was coming to that. So 2019, it was a very rough year for me, oh guy. 2019 was very rough. So I was not even staying at home. Like staying at home was causing problem. In the,
Mm.
it was a long story, but something happened. I started going to the gym for my
Yeah.
mental health, kind of. Then I just saw myself filming my progress,
Mm.
like again with my phone. My phone was easily accessible.
Yeah.
Then I didn't know about shooting videos with my camera, like not so much.
Yeah.
But before then, I did a music video for a friend.
Yeah.
Ah, if he sees this video, he knows himself. But man, the first music video I did, at the time in my head, I was like,
Damn, this is
damn. I don't
nice.
finish work because I didn't do it alone. I had this friend who was doing video and I was doing photography. So I just called him, guy. How far I landed this
This
video
gig,
gig. Oh.
yeah.
How far? Pull up, let's do it. I don't mind doing BTS pictures. I will join you and shoot the video.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, sure. So both of us started a business. We named it A and A. His surname is Atanu. My
Mm.
surname is Archie. So we're like A and A. So that was the name of the
Mm.
brand. Well, the brand didn't live very long. He traveled out. He's no longer around.
Wow.
Well, I left. I went to serve a full-time mission. So life happened. So
Crazy.
in 2019, I got a video gig. That was the first time I did video. But like I said, I went to the gym. I started filming my progress.
Mm.
I started liking this video thing. I was like, come on, video, sweet. Oh. So I started doing videos, like shooting videos, editing my videos. They were not nice, but this was something. And from there, I just kept the interest going.
Mm.
Even when in 2020, I'm a church boy. I went to serve a full time mission for my church, the
Yeah.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter Day Saints. So I served a full time mission as a missionary, and in that space of 2 years, I didn't do any commercial work. I didn't work. I was just going about preaching the
7.
gospel,
Yeah.
serving. And while I was doing that, I had the opportunity to still practice photography because I served in the office, so there were cameras available.
Mm.
And then they were like, "Who knows how to use a camera in the office?" And it so happens that I did know how to use one. So when missionaries were going back home or were coming in, I would take their pictures, edit
Mm.
them. They would print it, have them in the board, so we know our missionaries and all of that.
Mm.
And I introduced video, so we started using social media to teach, and they needed like videos to put out on Facebook. So I was like, with everything, all the knowledge I had back then,
Yeah.
I believe I can do something. So straight up downloaded Premiere Pro. They paid for it, gave me the camera. I started. We shot a campaign in Benin. We did a no, the first one we did was in Lagos, but that one we used phones. So I did that. I felt confident. Went to Benin, did it again. Was looking was looking okay. Was
Crazy.
okay. But
Wow.
yeah, the opportunity just kept coming, so I kept
Yeah.
practicing, but not so much because that was not my primary focus.
Mm.
But I still feel grateful that I used my God-given gifts to still serve Him in
Yeah.
the field. So I came back home in 2022 because I served for 2 years. 2022, I came back. It was like everybody has catapulted.
Mm.
Eh? I came back. I started seeing grants. The whole of Abuja. I was like, yay. Well, before I knew Grant, I knew J Bash. Like
Mm.
before I knew Grant, I knew J Bash. I was like, guy, this guy with the drill, like this video is mad. Then subsequently, I said, who is shooting for J Bash? Mo is Grant. Oh. or more. From there, I started following Grant. Like I started following his journey, like his videos back
Yeah.
to back, and I was like, God, who be this guy? Like this guy is bad.
Oh my
And
god.
then there was this other guy too. His name is TK Tekena
Okay.
Williams. He used to shoot for the Burgundy. So Tekena Williams was also one of those filmmakers
Mm,
that I looked up to. I still
crazy.
do. But like, man, who are this guy? I just came back. People should take it easy on me. Oh. Like I don't know. I just had to unlearn everything I
Mm,
learned before I left home.
yeah.
And when I came back, everything had changed. So I
Mm,
started learning afresh. I started all over again. I started as a newbie. If anybody asks me, when did you start? I'll be like, I just started. Oh. So I didn't pride myself with everything I knew. Be like,
mm,
oh no, I've been in the game. I didn't do any of that. But like started networking again from scratch, meeting more
mm,
people, going out to film. I just knew that when I came back, this was what I wanted to do.
mm,
This was literally all I wanted to do when I
crazy.
got back home. So yeah, that that's been the timeline
Yeah.
of everything.
Would you say that that was the inspiration to the video stuff that you are in now?
The inspiration to the video, uh, not really,
Okay.
because it just started as a spark
Mm,
from that one music video that I did. It
mm.
just started there, and I felt very confident that the
You,
confidence just came that,
yeah. You can
but
do
there's really
more.
nothing in this video. I
Yeah.
can do it. So the love for the video just came as
Yeah.
a spark.
Just started.
Yeah.
Crazy. What was your biggest challenge I've ever faced as a filmmaker
Oh
so
boy,
far?
my biggest challenge as a filmmaker, I would say, hmm, well, there are two. First would be the mental struggle that comes with this, the mental struggle that comes with
Mm,
being a filmmaker. I mean, a lot of people want to come into the field thinking that it's all sunshine and
yeah,
rainbows.
Rosie.
As soon as I buy my first camera, I'll start making money.
Yeah.
There is no money for you, I promise. There is no money. There is no money.
Oh my
There is no
god.
money. You will cry. Like there have been times where I sat in my room, I looked at my, it became like it was as if I was a madman. I looked at everything I bought. Now I started talking to them. I was like, this camera, you must make me money. Like
Crazy.
you must make me money. You, you this laptop, I will edit with you and I'll make money with you. You must pay
Wow.
me back. So yeah, that mental challenge, like coming out of that mental
Mm,
struggle of, you know that the money is not coming from anywhere. This is the only thing you have.
mm,
So it would literally force you into a position of desperation.
mm,
And with desperation comes being vulnerable. Like a lot of people can easily use you.
mm.
And that's not what you want as a creative. So that
Yeah.
mental challenge of knowing who you are and knowing your worth
Yeah.
as a filmmaker, knowing that you are somebody who is capable of building another person's career.
Yeah.
I mean, look at most of the great people you know today. Like, who told their story? They're not the ones who told their story. They needed somebody. They needed an artist. They needed a filmmaker. They needed someone who documents their life.
Yeah.
So you literally have the power to build somebody's life.
Mm,
So that is, you can't put a price tag on that. So coming out of that struggle, that mental struggle of I'm desperate, so let me
yeah.
just take these peanuts that they are
Yeah.
offering me and just do it. That is a very big struggle that I faced, and I know a lot of people are facing it.
Yeah.
It's not their fault that they go and take
Yeah.
cheap, they take peanuts and do a very good job, and
Very good job. Yeah.
but at the same time, they really have to come out of that struggle,
Mm,
that mindset of more ah at all na im bad pass.
mm,
Bro, you literally have the power to make somebody's life.
yeah.
Don't throw that away. Don't see yourself less.
Mm,
Doesn't matter. But at the same time, just as you're not seeing yourself less, please put in the work to be better. Be
yeah.
better than who you were yesterday. Look in the mirror and see that person as this guy is the only person standing in my way.
Mm,
So as long as I'm better than this guy I'm seeing in the mirror, I'm good. So it's you versus you and not you versus
true.
anybody.
So true. What was your favorite gear, favorite camera when it comes to the camera?
Ah, ah. A lot of people will come for me for this one. I swear, a lot of people will come for me for this one. But I would say Canon.
Canon. Why
I would
Canon?
say Canon. Do we want to go into the geeky side of things? I can geek out. I can literally go full time geek and
I think they want
nerd.
to. They want to know.
Um, Let me tell you the truth. Sony is all hype. Sony is all hype. Yes, I said it. Sony is all hype. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful camera. It does a really good job for video. But if we're talking about a hybrid beast, something that does both, if
Mm,
you're a run and gun shooter, well, let me not say run and gun, that's the wrong word to use. But if you want to do hybrid work, a photographer and you're still a videographer,
yeah,
you can never go wrong with Canon. And if you look at the cinema lineups for these cameras, these two brands,
yeah.
how far? Sony, I'm calling you out, Sony. Show me one camera from your lineup that has a triple base ISO. I would wait. Yeah. And I stand to be corrected. If anybody knows any Sony camera that has a triple base ISO,
Mm,
they should let me know. Then you have something like the Canon C80 that has triple base ISO. When people say low light performance,
yeah.
the C80 is your guy. Like the C80 has the first base ISO of 800, and then it goes up the second base ISO, and then the third base ISO. Sorry, the
Mm,
third ISO. That is not something you find in Sony. And then I hear them say things like, Sony color science is a lie. Sony color science is not better than Canon color science. The Sony
true.
color science, you have to make it better in post. But
Yeah.
then for Canon, it's better in camera and it's better in post.
Mm,
What are we really saying? What what can Sony do that Canon
mm,
doesn't do? And then you come to the photo side of things. You have the FX3, everybody's dream camera. That
yeah.
camera sucks for photos. If you're a photographer thinking of getting a hybrid, don't go for nothing should carry you to the FX3. You have no business buying an FX3. The FX3 is mainly for video, and for a
Mm,
video camera, it only shoots 4K. I mean, the Lumix grants to Lumix, the Lumix S5 2X,
should 6.
it shoots 6K. If you're a resolution freak, that camera shoots 6K. It's
Yeah.
great in low light. I think that's the only thing the FX3 has an advantage over the Lumix at,
Mm,
which is the low light performance.
mm,
It's slightly better in low light than the Lumix. But the Lumix, for that price tag, I think I would even pick that Lumix over something like the Canon R6 Mark II or the Canon R5.
mm.
If I was to do video work, yeah, I'll pick the Lumix over those two cameras. But then I wouldn't pick it over the Canon R5 Mark
And
II.
they're kind of underrated also.
Yeah, there are so many underrated cameras out there. I think we are upcoming filmmakers are just
But
going with the trend.
yeah,
We're just going with the trend. Everybody wants a
yeah.
Sony, so everybody's getting a Sony.
Okay.
Sony is a great camera, by the way. I will still buy Sony if I have the money. I'll still buy the FX3. Come for me, it's your business.
Do you think there's any underrated skill any videographer should master?
Underrated skill, communication.
Hmm.
Yeah, communication and networking. I think a lot of upcoming filmmakers should really learn how to communicate better and more effectively. Communicate clearly and effectively, and learn to build network.
Hmm.
I think that's one skill off camera that we all need to learn,
Hmm.
whether pro or beginner.
Very important. That's a very valid reason. Valid point. Okay. Do you balance act side and videography with the business side? Like, how do you get to balance this your videography work, which is the
Mm.
art, and when it comes to the business side
Is it the
that
business
earns
side
you
of
money?
filmmaking?
Yeah, the business side of filmmaking,
Uh, I think they both they
hand
go
in
hand in
hand.
hand. But if you can get help, welcome help if you can get. And what I mean by welcoming help is if you got to a certain point where you know you need a manager, get a manager and just focus on the creative side of things. But
Yeah,
if you're still starting out, it's going to be really difficult. As for me, I know it's really difficult to balance both the business side of the arts
yeah,
and also finding time to improve my craft.
yeah,
That's in the whole filmmaking thing. So, like I said, if you can get help, if you've gotten to that point where you need a manager, please
yeah.
get a manager. Don't be stingy.
Mm,
Yeah. But for
crazy.
now, put in that work. I do put in the work by myself. Sending out invoices,
Mm,
doing the whole meeting thing, organizing the crew. If I have like a big production, like the one I did last year,
yeah.
was a really big production. Still, I didn't post that video.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, I did everything myself.
What's one mistake that you have made like in your filmmaking career and you learned a very valuable lesson from it?
I am a big advocate for knowing your worth,
Mm,
but at the same time, do not do not overvalue yourself. Don't value yourself more than you know you are worth.
mm,
I know I said you should know your worth, but at the
yeah.
same time, and I think I've made that mistake um, once. I think, yeah, I think I made that mistake once, but I did learn from it. What I mean by do not overvalue yourself is don't place yourself in a position of superiority over another person.
Mm,
Like, don't see yourself as better than the next filmmaker, and because you know your work is better, you now expect them to treat you better.
mm,
They might end up going with somebody who's not as good as you.
yeah.
So as much as you know your worth, don't place yourself up, or don't see yourself as better than anybody. So it's always you versus the person in the mirror.
Mm,
Not, it should never be you versus another person. That is one mistake that I've made, and I still see a lot of people make. It really, it really doesn't matter. There's something my boss would always say. Uh, the sky is big enough for everybody
everybody to
to shine.
fly.
It's big enough for everybody.
You seem to have a lot of love for cars and lifestyle content.
I do. I do.
What influences that?
Uh, I don't. You know Kubwa.
Yeah.
I come from Kubwa, not Kim. My That's where I come from. And there was a time when I was growing up as a teenager. Damn, everything was all about cars.
Mm,
Everything was just all about cars. I would follow my brother. I think my brother also influenced my love for cars. He's a great driver. He just never had the opportunity to, you know,
yeah.
have access to those cars, those type of cars, and really do wonders on the road. But he did influence my love for cars, and then I played a lot of car racing games, a lot of them. Asphalt 8 finished. I won't say finished, but I went really far in Asphalt. I don't think there's a car in Asphalt 8 that I
Mm,
didn't buy. Like, I even spend money to buy cars. Asphalt 9, same thing. Um, Blur, the car racing game. Need for Speed. Which one have I not played? Which one? Tornero. Abi, what's the name of that one against F? Gran Turismo.
mm,
Played that one too. F1. Played it. So growing up, being exposed to a lot of video games about cars, movies about cars, the love just came,
just
my bro.
came.
It just came. And then there's just one car I would never outgrow, no matter how old. And I think everybody knows it. You know it. I know it. The whole world knows it, and that's the BMW. I
Isn't that the
love.
car that Javash like?
Yeah, it's the same car Jibash likes, but man, I love BMWs. I would no matter how this particular one, the
Yeah.
M5 CS,
Mm,
the BMW M5 CS, that's the F10. Is it the F10? No, I think the F90. No, F10. That car is something else.
mm,
Is it the F9? I think it's the F90. Be the G80. Whichever, man. Right now, I can't really think well. But the M5 CS, you see that car. No matter how old it gets, no matter how outdated people will try to make it to
yeah.
look, I will buy that car.
Mm,
I said it here. I will buy that car.
yeah, it's possible. It is. Okay, last and final question.
Yeah.
Right. Um, what is your advice to upcoming filmmakers? Maybe if an upcoming filmmaker walk up to you today and be like, I want to be a filmmaker, I want to go into this stuff, I love it. What will you say to that person?
My first question would be why, and that would be my advice. Always remember why. Why are
Mm,
you doing this? I believe if you have a solid reason for doing it, if it's something you love doing, then the I think the right kind of mindset will come with it. If you're coming into filmmaking because you want to make bastard money, like I said, you know, go see shishi. Oh.
mm,
From the beginning, you will see shishi. But if you're going with the right mindset, that you're going there to because you love it, doors would open. I believe God has a way of doing his things. My life is a living testimony of that. I never went in with the mindset of first things first, I want to start making money. No.
Mm.
But it got to a point where I needed the money. Like
Yeah.
I need to make money out of
Yeah.
this thing. So God listens. So know why you're doing this, and God should be, whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim, or just put God in front of it.
Yeah.
Have your reason for doing this. It should be genuine, it should be sincere, it should come from your heart, and then put God in front of it. And finally, walk like everything depends on you.
Mm.
So walk as if everything depends on you, pray as if everything depends on God.
Mm.
That's the only advice I can give them. And
Mm.
always know your why.
Nice. Thanks, having you. It was yeah, we're
If you have
done.
any question about what we have discussed, drop them on the comment section. And if there's someone you'd love to see on the show next, let us know down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode.